World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. Palestinian militant group Hamas says there's no need for a new truce proposal in order to end the fighting in the Gaza Strip, stressing that pressure should be pushed on the Israeli side. The group made the remarks as the United States is expected to present a new proposal in a bid to end the long-sought permanent ceasefire in the enclave. In a statement, Hamas accused Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of seeking to thwart the deal by insisting that Israel will not withdraw from the Philadelphia corridor in southern Gaza. The group insisted that they accepted the July 2 proposal of the US. That's why the pressure to accept the said deal should be put on the Israeli side. On Wednesday, Netanyahu said Israel would only agree to a permanent ceasefire in Gaza if it guaranteed the Philadelphia corridor, a border area between southern Gaza and Egypt, could never be used as a route for smuggling weapons and supplies for Hamas. He said that somebody has to be in the area in order to prevent the recurrence of the same attack that happened in southern Israel almost a year ago, a reference to the October 7 offensive of Hamas. Israel maintains control in the said corridor after its military discovered dozens of tunnels that they said have been used to supply Hamas with weapons and ammunition. Israel's presence in the area is one of the major obstacles to reaching a permanent ceasefire in Gaza that has been sought for almost a year. In our news, Swedish Foreign Minister Tobias Billström announces that he will vacate his post starting next week. In a post on social media platform X, Billström says he has informed Swedish Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson about his resignation prior to the opening of Parliament next week, a move that he describes as a mixture of sadness and pride. He also looks back at his 2-year career as Swedish Foreign Minister with a special mention of Sweden's major policy change from being a non-aligned nation to joining NATO during his tenure. In a post on his Instagram account, Kristersson thanked Billström for his leadership and for clearly placing the priorities of Swedish foreign policy. He also wished Billström the warmest luck for his future and divorce. For our Philippine Embassy and Consular news, the Philippines, through its embassy in Phnom Penh, expressed its commitment to enhance its agricultural cooperation with Cambodia. The pledge was made by a Philippine ambassador to Cambodia, Florida Ann Camille Mayo, in her recent meeting with Cambodian Agriculture Minister Deeth Tina. During their meeting, the two officials exchanged views on ways forward to enhance the said cooperation, particularly on rice trade and pepper cultivation. According to the embassy, Cambodia expressed its keen interest in exporting rice to the Philippines and flagged plans for a Philippine business mission to Cambodia of potential importers of Cambodian rice. The two Southeast Asian nations are in negotiations to renew their Memorandum of Understanding on Agricultural and Agribusiness Cooperation, which would facilitate closer cooperation between the Cambodian Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, as well as the Philippine Department of Agriculture on priority areas of common concern. And that is for today's edition of World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is Peñano. Good day.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.